All right, guys, we're back in the shop, and this is the third one of this Apple series so far. And we still have G3s to go through and a G5 to go through. So that's right. So let's get into this Apple G4. So some of you may remember them from high school, some of you may not. There used to be bicycle locks that wrap around them. I know I say it every time, but I just remember it in my school. Maybe my school was like that. I don't know. But this is the 400 megahertz processor. It's got 1 mega cache on the chip there. It's only a regular chip. I don't know what's underneath there because I haven't moved it. But the other two here have a two-part CPU process thing going on there. Anyways, so it's got it's supposed to only have like a 56 megabyte RAM in there, but it looks like they've upgraded it. It looks like they loaded it up. I'm not sure. They don't always have the the capabilities on the sticks, but either way. So this one was asked about by a viewer as well. So they wanted to see what cards were inside of this one and see, if they were useful or not. So let's break this down. Let's see what's inside of it. I'm not going to take it completely apart because, hey, if they're useful, then why am I going to crank them apart just yet? But I tell you what, all these people, I know, I'm a gold guy. And I see nothing but gold in all those IC style chips and little tantalum, and there's silver in that oscillator right there next to that gold BGA. I mean, this is a beautiful thing. It really is. And there sure is a lot of gold to be had happening here. But what are you gonna do? People are telling me this is worth a lot of money as it is. So I'm just giving everybody a chance to voice their opinion and go from there. Either way, like I said, stuff like this is kind of like yogurt in my shop. That's right. It has an expiration date for a reason. So with that being said, let's get those two cards out really quick. I'll get the pictures of them. I'll get it to where you guys can see the numbers and everything on them, and you guys can kind of tell me what I have, because I know this also has a 10 gig Western Digital hard drive in there. But besides for that, there's not a lot going on Google except for the specs. And the specs can tell you a lot, but it sure can't tell you what these things are capable of until you plug them in and see. So, and while we have the cards out, you can see a little more of the board there, and that's right. There's yellow tantalum, black tantalum. There's IC style chips everywhere to be had, and the gold corner BGAs are where it's at. I tell you what, and I know there's a gold oscillator somewhere on this board. There can't not be, and I know it's here somewhere, and I'm looking for it, but I just keep stumbling on like all the tantalum and everything else on there, and you can see there's even gold connectors just sitting there. That's right, there's just gold sitting on the board. So yeah, for all you gold people and you recovery specialists here, look at all them tantalum, and that's right, they have a C on the board, so that means they're tantalum, and they're just stacked and lined up all up in there. So yeah, there's a lot to be had on these boards. There's a lot to be said, and I bet that processor chip underneath there is going to have quite a bit too, and inside this box I'm sure there's going to be just more. But until then, we're just going to take a look. Like I said, in other videos, you don't have to know every part of the car in order to drive it, but you sure do know how to have to run the brakes in order to slow down, So that's right. So this is the card that came out of there. Here's one of them. Let me see if I can get you in there without a glare so you guys can see what it is and get a good picture on there. Pause it right here if you need to. But for your gold people, yeah, that's right. There's gold on the fingers. There's tantalum on this board. There's IC chips. There's going to be a gold BGA underneath it here, I do believe. There's tons of IC style chips all around. There's silver right here. There's going to be gold in that chip right there. And there's gold all along those pins on that board. There sure is. It's there. I'm not making it up, but the value may be different to different people, and you never know. But that's the end of that card, and we'll flip it over so you guys can get the numbers off the backside here. Let's see if I can get in there. And here's what it is on the backside. You guys probably know it right off the bat immediately as soon as you see it. You guys probably know. Is it coming into focus? I don't know, but you guys probably know this right off the bat as soon as you see the card. You can probably tell. But there's that one. And so there's the next one up here. Yeah, that's got some nice gold fingers on it. There's even, if you pay attention, there's going to be little gold jumpers inside of boards and stuff, especially older computers. There's an EEPROM. I don't know if that's going to have gold in it, but chances are it could. There's gold pins all along up in here. There's silver crystal oscillator along there. And let's get a shot for you guys that want to know what the boards are. That's that board right there. I hope you can see the numbers and everything in there the best to figure it out. We'll go back out and we'll get you a shot of the end of the card there. That's that. And here's the backside of the card. Nothing much to be said usually on the backside, except for, for your gold recoverist, there's gold on the back of there. So that's what cards came out of this computer. And you can go check out the videos on these other two computers and see what's inside of them. A lot of people are having a fit, especially about this 400 megahertz one. I'm not sure if this one's rare or why they're having a fit about it, but I tell you what, I have never seen so much controversy in my life over one computer. And I've got tons. I've got lots of computer stuff that I've been scrapping out over my time. And I've never seen nothing cause so much controversy than this one. Except for, I tell you what, I hope that maybe one of these is going to throw somebody into a fit. I love the comments, for all you guys hanging out. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. All you outliers hanging out back there that haven't hit that button, we could be up to 1,000 overnight. No joke. If you outliers would hit that button, so slide over on that remote. Sure does help the channel. All my continuing subscribers, thank you. As soon as we hit that 500, we'll figure out something to do for you guys. And if my wife is watching, I love you. And if my kids are watching, go wash your face.